Welcome back to the channel, welcome to another Sim Sunday, and welcome to Inibuilds Manchester EGCC in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. If you're like me and you love the Fenix Airbuses, the CO variants of the 319, 320 and 321 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and without a Neo variant at the time of recording this episode, the question is, should you invest your hard-earned cash in the FSLabs Airbus A321neo? I pondered the same question for months, waiting on Fenix releasing their version of the Neos until February 2026, when I spent £63.95, including VAT, on this FSLabs Airbus A321neo. And if you're used to the Fenix logic, I'm going to tell you guys, FSLabs is very different. Starting with full GSX integration run from both the EFB and the McDo, where I'm currently asking the fuel to be loaded instantly, because after all I'm the Sunday pilot and I don't follow procedures whatsoever, but I will set the aircraft to do realistic boarding to give GSX a chance. So if you've tuned into this video expecting a tutorial on this aircraft, I'm afraid guys, you've tuned into the wrong channel. Both Omano from the A330 driver channel and Luke from the British AvGeek YouTube channel have both done some excellent videos and tutorials of this aircraft. So with the aircraft boarded, it's time to get ready for our flight down to Ibiza in the Balearic Islands. Manchester clearance delivery. Channel 7 Whiskey looking pickup. IFR clearance to Ibiza.
Fenix 38 Whiskey, cleared to Ibiza via the Cux M1 Yankee departure runway 23 left. Initial climb 5000, squawk 2475.
Fenix 38 Whiskey, cleared to Ibiza via the Cux M1 Yankee departure of runway 23 left. Initial climb to 5000 feet and to squawk 2475. Fenix 38 Whiskey. If you're like me and you're using SayIntentions AI, the first thing you will know with the FSLabs is you can't auto-tune the squawk code or your next radio frequency like you can in the Fenix. However, as you can see, this particular FSLabs A321neo is fitted with the new digital radio system. But I'm going to warn you now guys, I learned the hard way that it is livery specific. Some of the liveries that you can download from FSLabs are still using the old style radio system that you will find in the COs. And when it looks a little different, the takeoff performance calculator is available in the EFB and it links directly to the McDo. But the FSLabs does offer runway intersection performance calculations. And once you've run your takeoff performance calculations, you simply input the data automatically into the McDo performance page.
Ryanair 1 Victor Whiskey, push and start at your discretion.
17 Quebec Zulu, request push and start.
Easy 17 Quebec Zulu, push and start at your discretion.
Manchester ground, good morning. Fenix 38 Whiskey, stand 81, request push and start.
Fenix 38 Whiskey, push and start approved, face southeast.
In this episode, I'm using GSX for pushback, and because GSX is fully integrated into the FSLabs Airbus A321, you use the EFB to call up GSX.
Fenix 52 Golf Hotel, runway 23 left taxi via November Bravo, November Charlie, Echo Quebec, Echo Lima Papa, hold short of runway 23 right. November Bravo, November Charlie, Echo Quebec, Echo Lima Papa, hold short of runway 23 right, Fenix 52 Golf Hotel.
Traffic through now, close into automatic cross check on a bolt, please.
Easy 17 Quebec Zulu, runway 23 left taxi via Juliet Echo, Juliet Bravo, Papa, hold short of runway 23 right. Easy 17 Quebec Zulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for flying with Jet2.com and Jet2 Holiday. We're nearly ready to take off, but before we go, you'll need to make sure all mobile phones, tablets, and other electronic devices are in flight mode and fully switched off, safely putting your hand luggage. This is because you are not allowed during the takeoff. With the seatbelt timer switched off, you can use your devices again as long as they stay in flight mode. As long as you can send messages, make calls and access the internet while still on board. If your device becomes damaged or hot, produces smoke, is lost or falls into the sea or the aircraft, you need to tell us immediately. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted on board today. For your safety, please follow instructions. Please now make sure that any hand luggage is safely got away and your seatbelt is fastened ahead of a takeoff. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to tell you about our friendly on-board together policy. We've created it to protect you and our cabin crew from any unfortunate antisocial behaviour. That way we can make sure everyone has a great flight. As a part of this, please remember that you can only drink alcohol that is served by our cabin crew. If you have brought alcohol in the terminal, you will not drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Thank you for listening.
It's time to take you through the safety procedures for our Airbus A321.
Ryanair
It's
22
very
X-ray Bravo,
important,
push approved,
so
expect
please
taxi
remove
shortly.
any headphones and listen carefully.
Cleared push to start,
In the
Ryanair
seat
22
pocket
X-ray
in front of
Bravo.
you, you'll find a safety instruction card.
It has all sorts of safety information, with details about emergency doors and escape routes, oxygen masks, how to use the life jackets, brace position, and more.
And you'll find even more safety info in our Jetaway magazine. Please be aware of the
Charlie
safety
Juliet,
signs
pushback
on the
approved, no
cabin.
conflicting traffic.
All instructions given by us.
Pushback
This plane has 8
Shamrock
emergency
Charlie
exits.
Juliet.
These are clearly marked, and we're pointing them out to you now.
To help you find your way to the exits when there's reduced lighting and visibility, we have extra lighting in the ceiling
Clear, right is clear.
and in the aisle along the floor. Take a look for your nearest exits now, bearing in mind that they may be behind you.
If you need to leave the
17
plane
Quebec
quickly,
Zulu, cross runway
take off
23
your
right.
shoes or anything that may damage the slide. Leave all luggage behind and go to your nearest usable exit.
If there's a change in cabin pressure, masks like these will appear from the panel above your head. As soon as you see it, pull down to start the flow of oxygen. Breathe normally as you put it over your mouth and nose. Then adjust to fit. Make sure you put your own mask on first.
Under your seat. When told by us, remove it from its bag by pulling the tab and pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist. Fasten at the front as we're showing you and tighten, pulling the tab.
Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle.
Ryanair 1 Victor Whiskey, cross runway
If you need
23
to
right.
inflate it more, blow into this tube.
Crossing 23
There's
right,
also a
Ryanair 1
light
Victor
and a
Whiskey.
whistle to help you attract attention.
It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Simply press the two metal ends of your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's tight and low around your waist. To release your seatbelt, just lift the metal cover.
So you're ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, with your tray table and cup holder folded away, your armrests down, and your window blinds fully open. Please check that bags or loose items are safely put under the seat in front of you.
Thanks for listening. We'll soon be on our way.
17 Quebec Zulu, contact tower on 118.63.
10x3 at Whiskey, request taxi.
X38 Whiskey, runway 23 left, taxi via Echo, November Alpha, November Charlie, Echo Quebec, Echo Delta Papa, hold short of runway 23 right.
The first major difference that you're going to find with the FSLabs Airbus over the Fenix is when you start to taxi. And if you watch some of the tutorial videos, especially from guys like Amano at 330 Driver, you will know to set the tiller to sticky. This simply simulates the captain or the first officer holding down the button that actually controls the tiller. If you don't set it to sticky, it will simply pop back up, and let me tell you guys, you'll not be steering the aircraft on the ground.
Ryanair 22 X-ray Bravo, contact tower on 118.63. 10x38 Whiskey, hold short of runway 23 right, Musketeer on the runway.
Holding short runway 23 right, Chinese 3 Whiskey.
10x38 Whiskey, cross runway 23 right.
cross runway 23 right, Chanix 38 Whiskey. It's a bit like the green cross code crossing the runway. Look left, then look right, then look left again to make sure there's no aircraft bearing down on you as we cross runway 23 right en route to 23 left. And in a minute or two I'm going to hand over the ATC to Aussie Addison, my first officer for this flight down to Ibiza in SayIntentions AI. It just means that I can concentrate on the flying.
Fenix 38 Whiskey, contact tower on 118.63. Have a good morning.
Woman 863 Chanix 38 Whiskey, thank you very much.
Over 67.
Right guys, before we take off, I want to upfront admit that I sort of cocked up this departure. Configuring the controls in the FSLabs is really finicky, and despite using the Thrustmaster Airbus throttle quadrant, the detents are still a little bit out. Well, that's my excuse guys for this cock up on departure, which you'll see shortly. Without a doubt, the controls on the Fenix are a lot easier to configure than the FSLabs. Manchester Tower, good morning, Chanix 38 Whiskey, runway 23 left, ready for departure.
Chanix 38 Whiskey, Manchester Tower, runway 23 left, winds 220 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Chanix 38 Whiskey.
And there you go guys, you've heard Aussie Addison, my first officer for the first time in this flight. You're going to hear quite a lot from her on this flight down to Ibiza. Let's go.
Bravo, Bravo, hold short of runway 23 right. Holding short of runway 23 right, Ryanair 84 Bravo, Bravo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Manchester departure on 118.58. Chanix 38 Whiskey.
Doing your seat. Be careful when opening overhead lockers, as things might have moved around. Don't
Manchester
forget,
departure,
smoking
Chanix
and
38
vaping are not allowed
Whiskey.
in
Good
any
morning,
part of the plane,
climbing through
including
1000.
toilets.
Our cabin crew are currently preparing our famously friendly in-flight service. Take a look at our tasting
Chanix
menu.
38 Whiskey, Manchester departure identified. Climb flight level 100, direct D253 Hotel.
Flight level 100, direct D253H, Chanix 38 Whiskey.
Yep, without a doubt, the real Airbus pilot will probably have something to say about that departure if he ever watches the video. When I heard the warning chime, I should have stopped the roll immediately, assessed what the problem was, and then started again. But I didn't. After all, guys, I am the Sunday pilot.
Manchester departure, good morning, Liv'n.
Ryanair 84 Bravo, Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 140. Chanix 38 Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, Chanix 38 Whiskey.
I know guys, before anyone tells me in the comments. I know you're supposed to switch off the landing lights and the seatbelt signs at 10,000 feet.
Chenix 38 Whiskey, contact London Control on 127.105.
Contacting London Control on 127.105, Chenix 38 Whiskey. London Control, Chenix 38 Whiskey. Good morning. Climbing through flight level 170 for flight level 300.
Chenix 38 Whiskey, London Control, identified. Good morning. Chenix 38 Whiskey, climb flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, Chenix 38 Whiskey.
Jamrock 15 Echo, radar con.
Somewhere over the Pyrenees on the France-Spanish border, I started to configure the aircraft for landing. We'd be landing on runway 24 at Ibiza via the Corda 6 November arrival. And of course, the make-do configuration in the FSLabs is identical to the one in the Fenix. At the end of the day, guys, an Airbus A321 is an Airbus A321.
Fueling 317 Alpha, thanks for the help. Chenix 38 Whiskey. Descend via Corda 6 November to 3000 into Ibiza. QNH 1019er.
Descend via Corda 6 November to 3000 into Ibiza. QNH 1019er. Chenix 38 Whiskey.
At this point, we're approaching the Spanish Balearic island of Mallorca. In fact, the next flight I've got booked in real life is from Glasgow to Mallorca. And while Fiona and I will be flying on a Jet 2, for me anyway, it will be sad because it's on one of the older Jet 2 737-800s. By summer 2026, I had hoped that the majority of Jet 2 flights out of Glasgow would be on the new Airbus A321neo. But unfortunately, Jet 2 have taken the decision to move a lot of their Airbus A321neos down to Gatwick. And for me, it's really annoying because in all the years I've been using Jet 2, it's always been on board a 737-800 and those really uncomfortable seats. Of course, the seats on board the Jet 2 A321neos might be just as uncomfortable as those in the 737s, but I'll not know until I try, guys. Okay guys, the elephant in the room for the FSLabs Airbus A321 comes down to how resource hungry this aircraft is. My PC has an Intel i9 with 32GB of RAM and I'm using an Nvidia 2080 Ti graphics card, and it struggles with this FSLabs Airbus A321neo. In a few minutes, look out on short final into Ibiza for the low GPU memory warning. And yes guys, I do get this warning when flying other aircraft into heavy scenery regions, but it is much worse in this aircraft.
2.705, Eurowings 53 kilo.
On to 127.3, Air France 1654, good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we need there. So please put your things back into the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you.
Condor 459er, climb flight level 360.
Very large devices. When you're ready, fasten your seatbelt tight and low around your waist. Fold away your tray table and cup holder and put your armrests down.
Cabin crew in 10 minutes to landing.
Yep, I think we've got a lot less than 10 minutes to landing as we're on final for runway 24 at Ibiza.
Chenix 38 Whiskey, contact Ibiza Tower on 118.505.
Contacting Ibiza Tower on 118.505 Chanix 38 Whiskey. Ibiza Tower, Chanix 38 Whiskey. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 24 approach.
Chanix 38 Whiskey, Ibiza Tower, roger, continue approach.
And for avoidance of doubt, we don't have permission to land yet.
Chanix 38 Whiskey, runway 24, winds 220 at 8, clear to land.
Runway 24, cleared to land. Chanix 38 Whiskey.
There we go, we're cleared to land now.
Approaching runway 24.
Minimum 100 50 40 30 20 retard 10 5
Flyer 8465, wind 220 at 8, runway 24, clear to land.
24 clear to land, flyer 8465.
Chanix 38 Whiskey, welcome to Ibiza. Exit at Echo 8 if able. Contact ground on 121.903.
Exit at Echo 8 if able. Switching to ground on 121.903. Chanix 38 Whiskey. Ibiza ground. Chanix 38 Whiskey. Good afternoon. Cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
You must stay seated and buckled up. You're not allowed to smoke or vape. Wait in the terminal or in the terminal itself. And before you go, please make sure you've got everything with you. Take care when you open your lockers, as some things may be removed during the flight.
Our friendly team will be happy to help you in the terminal. If you can't miss them, they're wearing our famous red uniform. And of course, a big welcoming smile.
Thanks for flying with us today, and from all of us, have a lovely holiday.
Terminal South Apron Gate 18 via Echo 7 Tango, Chanix 38 Whiskey.
Echo Charlie, Papa November, Quebec Contact Tower on 118.505.
There you go, guys. Welcome to Inibuilds Ibiza Airport here in the Spanish Balearic Islands. How would I sum up the FSLabs Airbus A321neo? Guys, it is an absolutely fantastic aircraft. However, do remember, guys, that it is extremely resource hungry. Much more hungry than the Fenix Airbuses. So if you're just getting by with the Fenix Airbus in your PC build, this is certainly something to consider if you're thinking about buying the FSLabs Airbus A321neo.
radars look like it's fired for check a little, please.
So they're now being June 2026, and the big flight sim survey earlier this year putting Fenix at the top of the add-on aircraft list, and also the Fenix Neos being top of the flight sim survey wish list. The big question is, should you go out and spend another £63.95 or equivalent in your local currency on this bird, the FSLabs Airbus A321neo? As you can see from this video, I certainly did, and honestly guys, I don't regret it. But the second Fenix releases their Neos, I'll be first in line to buy them. I just like the Fenix. It's probably one of my favourite aircraft to fly in the sim right now. Well, that and the Inibuilds Airbus A350, which is going to feature in the next episode. So you know what to do guys, if you want to watch that video, which we'll publish next Sunday, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to be notified when that next video is published. So from here at Inibuilds Ibiza Airport in the Balearic Islands, thank you so much for watching.